mainly looking to get Bridges kind of back in stride, which he seems to be, and then Brandon Miller, I think a budding young superstar in the league, is really coming into his own.
He takes the first shot and the rebound to Giannis, who decides to take it all the way, challenge this Hornets defense. Hands kind of swiping down at Giannis penetrating.
Guarding Brook, involved in the pick and roll.
Triple try, in and out. Boy, Brandon Miller. Black thinking about coming over. 6 seconds here to shoot for Bridges. The Michigan State product pulls the lefty stroke. Is pure from three-point territory, and they take a 3-2 edge.
Around the court last night and just didn't have the legs, I believe, to be an effective jump shooter.
Leaning in, Miller can't get it, and Brook Lopez clear. 7-footers, basically.
But it takes timing, it takes communication between those two players, and everybody being on the same page.
Miller again taking the shot.
And you go from one sideline to the other, which Giannis did to Dame, and the defense is all out of sorts, wide open three for Jay Crowder.
Fouled on the shot, so Miller will have a couple free throws coming in. We will see the debut of...
Love seeing that. Just, again, talk about ownership. And just kind of infusing his personality in this team already.
He likes to talk on defense. He likes to talk on his podcast.
Yeah, that's who he is.
That's what we need.
And Tuesday with Denver and Miami coming through.
Dame looks it off. Good pass. The shuttle pass was all left-handed. By the way, coming out of this timeout, Milwaukee had been shooting 62% in the first quarter.
Well, one thing occurred to me. Doc Rivers, as a point guard, understands that Dame Rivers feeds off of having the ball in his hands and making decisions and then running the show and, you know, control of the basketball to having the ball in his hands also.
It's not there. Dame gets the rebound.
But you want to maximize the potential of this team, and I think having this young man here be the guy is the way to do it.
He's not supposed to do that while he's talking about it.
Yeah, right. I mean, where's your flair for the dramatic? And again, those are the calls in years past he would normally get automatically, but he's not getting this year.
Just how unusual this is for a guy to get traded yesterday to be playing today. I mean, just trying to simplify things.
No, well, no, but that's like it.
Doesn't hesitate, man, with that three-point shot.
Got a great 7'2" wingspan, so you can pretty much.
That wingspan given a highlight dunk, or a highlight block, I should say, against Toronto. Bobby forces a turnover. Back to Giannis. Does he have more? And Miller wraps him up. At long length of Brandon Miller.
Disinfecting and doing following all the protocols you got to follow nowadays. Nice job, Giannis. This Brandon Miller throws up a wild left-handed shot. I don't know why Giannis of the month in the Eastern Conference for January.
Going to play in the Rising Stars game as well. Careful about burning bridges, right?
Yep.
And Bev trying to tee up. And the reverse.
Just, again, good to see him after the struggles yesterday, last night, defending Anthony Edwards, just, again, good to see him after the struggles yesterday, last night, defending Anthony Edwards,
From three last night. Behind the back pass, find the hot hand. Leaves it short, just his second miss from there.
About his release and just a great bounce back game and playing great defense on Brandon Miller to boot.
Speaking of, Miller takes the shot from the elbow.
Great effort. He turns it into an assist almost.
Giannis with his 40th double-double, 14 points, 13 rebounds here already.
You would think it'd be Steph Curry. He actually has more 30-plus feet threes made than Steph does.
Officially ruled, I'm seeing here, a 29-footer, so just below that 30-foot line.
Over to help him up off the bench, Pat Beverly.
He's challenging defensively against Miller that time.
At 41-41 into the playoffs as an 8th seed, I have to look it up, but I believe, and that's one of the reasons why he was coach of the year. And you could just see and get a sense.
Giannis looks it off, Jay, all the time in the world.
And Miles Bridges just camping out. You keep that away from them.
Let's be honest, there are very few passes that Brook Lopez cannot handle.
He's got great hands, great soft hands, and you keep that away from them.
Let's be honest, there are very few passes that Brook Lopez cannot handle.
He's got great hands, great soft hands, and
with his hands like it slipped out.
Yeah, I think he just lost the grip on that one. A great example of cross-court, cross-grain ball movement.
Bobby's first assist here tonight. The Bucks at the 90-point mark. Still plenty of time left to play here in the third quarter.
Well, they have made it awful tough on Brandon Miller in this game, Lisa. Great team defense on the part of the Bucks.
#120 to 84.